Les rêves des amoureux sont comme le bon vin.
Pizza is one of the most common dishes in Italy restaurants, and there's a wide variety of ingredients where they prepare them. It must be recognized that pizza is one of the best known foods around the world. It was invented in the southern Italy, specifically in Naples and Pompeii in the 16th century. It was with baker Raffaele Esposito from Naples that he's created the first pizza. It should be known that the term comes from the Latin, and the etymology of this term pizza has to do with the fact that the word comes from pinza, and it is the past participle of the Latin verb pinzere, which means to crush or press. And these meanings have to do with fundamentally with the way of making this dough, extending it until it is flat. And according to the tradition, in June of the 1889, in honor of the Italian queen Margherita of Savoia, which was the wife of Umberto I, the king of Italy, the chef Raffaele Esposito invented a well-known pizza margherita. His invention was to represent the Italian tricolor flag through the ingredients, which was green, white, and red. The green was the basil, the white was the mozzarella, and red the tomatoes. The queen loved the idea so much that the chef named this invention as his honor, which was the pizza margherita. Since then, the pizza margherita spread through the world.
To make the sauce, you will need 4 tomatoes, 1 onion, a clove of garlic, olive oil, a dry chili, a pan, and a wooden or metal spoon. First, you need to peel and cut in cubes the onions and garlic. Then, cut in cubes or in halves the tomatoes. After this, put the oil into the pan and heat it up. Once the oil is hot, add the onions and the garlic and wait until the onions are glassy. After this, add the tomatoes and squeeze them with a spoon. Finally, add the chili and let it cook for a while. The next step is to rolling out the dough, and for this step you will need flour, a rolling pin, and a smooth surface. First, you need to put in the surface that you will use flour and also in the rolling pin. Then, you will tame the dough and put it in the surface. After this, you will use the rolling pin to flatten out the dough and make a circle, and also flatten out in both sides. You need to pay attention in that the dough doesn't stick on the surface. Once you have rolled the dough, take it and place it on the baking tray. Finally, use your hands to fold over the edge of the dough so you can create a crust.
Finally, bake the pizza. Once the topping is placed on the pizza, you can now bake it. Heat the oven to 200 degrees centigrade, and after the oven has reached temperature, place the pizza on the baking sheet and let it cook for about 15 minutes. And pizza cooking time may vary. It depends on the thickness of the base, the crust, the temperature, etc. Then check it out after 15 minutes and check back periodically until your pizza looks just the way you like it. After cooking it, take it out of the oven, cut it into pieces, and finally enjoy your pizza. The topping. For the pizza topping, you will need several things. These are a salami, an onion, a green bell pepper, mozzarella cheese, and 2 grams of black olives. You will start by cutting the mozzarella into slices. This should be thin, so that they can cover as much space as possible with the cheese. Then, place the cheese on top of the sauce. Also cut the salami, bell pepper, and onion into slices. Place first the salami, then the onion, and then the pepper on top of the mozzarella. And to finish, You have to add olives. You can add as much as you want. The coverage depends entirely on your tastes and preferences. And by the way, you can use whatever you like for a pizza.
Un voleur solitaire